global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Nnamdikanu has arrived in court today. Don't forget that some few hours ago, yesterday to be precise, Justice Omoyele had told Nnamdikanu to his face that he must, in all honesty, open his case and defend himself, or else he's going to put his own fate in the balance. Of course, whatever after that, whatever he sees, he should literally take, in summary. But apparently, some inner caucus persons are beginning to talk. Yes, we're going to give you full details of what they are saying. Nnamdikanu is already in court. Nigerians are waiting to hear if eventually he's going to defend his case. But meanwhile, an insider information is already out that Nnamdikanu's case may actually have been decided even before he came into today's courtroom. Let's dive into the news report to find out exactly what is going on. According to what we gathered, we're going to give you the source in a moment. I said for the avoidance of doubt and just to alert the public, it has become clear that the secret decision has long been reached within the Tinubu regime regarding the fate of Nnamdikanu. The plan, devised through a high-level political conspiracy, is to either sentence him to death or condemn him to life imprisonment. This outcome, predetermined far in advance, is now being dressed up in the guise of judicial procedure. Justice Omoyele is expected to conclude Kanu's trial by declaring that his refusal to open his defense amounts to an admission of guilt, a convenient interpretation designed to seal a verdict already agreed upon behind closed doors. Now, the ruling is anticipated in November, a month that bears a haunting historical echo. It was in November 1995 that the military tribunal of General Sani Abacha sentenced Cain Sarowiwa and 8 other Ogoni activists to death, a sentence carried out with ruthless precision. Today, 3 decades later, Nigeria appears to be standing at the same moral crossroads. Only the year has changed. This is 2025, not 1995, but the machinery of repression grinds on. The trial of Nnamdikanu has ceased to be about justice. It is now a test of conscience for the Nigerian state and its citizens alike. All of this, of course, is coming from none other person than our very own Omoyele Sowore, the human rights activist, one who usually speaks for Nigerians, especially those who are going through one problem or the other. He has become the voice of the voiceless in Nigerian politics today. He has become the voice of the voiceless in Nigerian society today. If he's not in Kwara, he's in Lagos, looking after the Oworoshoki demolished house. If he's not in Lagos, he's in Abuja, screaming free Nnamdikanu now. If he's not there, he's in #NSAS. We have gotten to love Omoyele Sowore as one who speaks for the average Nigerian. But now the question is, how true is this? We're going to find out in a moment. We're going to find out in a few hours from now. What will be the verdict of Nnamdikanu? Everybody over time, or most people who have been following politics for a while now over time, have noticed that there are 2 justices in Nigeria who seem to be doing the biddings of, the FCT minister, that's Yesomike. You may not totally be far from it. I'm talking about Justice Lifo. But more prominent now is Justice Omoyele. But just for the record, if this is going to be the fate of Nnamdikanu, I think they should weigh the pros and cons. So, it is not too good in this time and season for them to look at that judgment. If I were them, they should tamper justice with mercy. This is just me talking. Nigeria right now is a bit frail. Nnamdikanu has been in detention for over 5 years now. We have seen Igboho, the same process, agitation was what he did. He's a free man today. We've seen bandits being forgiven. Literally. They did not say they are sorry, they just forgave them. Reincorporated into the society. And even some of them have been trained abroad with taxpayers' money. And some of them are back into the society. Some of them are even gainfully employed in our security architecture. And those who have never committed any crime in Nigeria, who are trusting that the government will do them good, hoping that at least Nigeria will be favorable to them, are still on the street looking for jobs. And if bandits are being given amnesty, reincorporated, trained abroad, and brought back into the society, and even given jobs, using taxpayers' money to pay them salaries, why is Nnamdikanu still in detention? That's been questions in everybody's lips. Don't forget that there are some persons who believe that Nigeria have really not been too good to them. Southeasterners believe that if you look at the architecture of Nigeria, region, state by state, they have been marginalized. They have not. Other states, the minimum is always actually Southeast, which is 5. Other states are 6, 7. Okay, they want to bring in. Some are saying it may be Adada. Some say it's going to be Anioma. Some say it's going to be whatever state they want to bring in. But they're also thinking of bringing other states and other regions. Now, if you talk about the issue of presidency, since 1999 till date, we have not had any Nigerian president from the southeastern extraction. If it goes from the north, it goes back to southwest. If they want to feel, let's not look as if they'll give it to south, but they will still rotate between north and southwest. When it comes to the issue of representation, southeast has been minimally represented. Unfortunately, it is those who have agreed to become boy in the scheme of affair are the ones that they allow them to hold sway in some places. I personally believe, this is my opinion, I stand to be corrected. If you don't need them, let them go. I feel it's not fair. If you don't need them, if you feel they are not equal citizens, let them go. They've been agitating that they want to leave. You have literally not accepted them into the society. Let them go. But sentencing Nnamdikanu to death or into imprisonment, please weigh the cons. I pray in all honesty that omoyele Sowore should be wrong this time around. That's my prayer. This is the wrong time, sincerely speaking, to do this. Everybody is watching. I tell you for free, even Nigerians in diaspora, they are watching. This is not the best time. And I think going forward, the southeastern governors should not be playing politically smart. Because if they are in reality, if genuinely they are actually scouting for the freedom of their dear son, illustrious son, by now he ought to be free. Some of them are governors. They have access to Mr. President. So why are they not speaking for their son?